And if you're just coming into the channel, kindly like and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any new videos coming up between now and the end of the year during this challenge. So let's get to it. And we are back. How are you today? How are you doing? Long time no see. This is Shegun B. Inspired by Show. Running enthusiast trying to run in every single city or every single country all over the world, and we're still at my challenge, which is this 12 races in 12 months. Started in December 2021. I'm now 6 months into the journey. I've done 5 races. I have 7 to go, and I'm here to tell you 5 things I've learned while running 5 marathons in the last 6 months. Yeah. Okay. So number 1, the first thing I've learned while running the last 5 races I've run is the trail marathon is absolutely different from a road race marathon. So, because I was, I wanted to try something new, I decided to put in for the trail marathon, trail run in the country of Morocco, which I did that in February. I think it was February 2022. It was a mini disaster because it was not something that I experienced before. I've always experienced running on the road, so trails are absolutely a totally different ballgame altogether. You have to run on rocks, mountains, cliffs. So that one, I've learned it, and I don't think I'm going to, underestimate trail running anymore. But just for the sake of the marathon challenges that I put for myself, I did that trail run, but it is not the most interesting. It was one of the most. I actually kind of say it's really opened my eyes to the difference between the trail run and the marathon and the road marathon.
Yeah, so the second thing I learned running 5 races in 6 months is do not try and run 2 marathons in the space of a week. I tried it and it was not the most funniest experience because I had to run Rotterdam Marathon the first week, and the second week I had to go and run in Izmir in Turkey, and it was a space of a week. I had to fly, change hotels, change environment. In between, I even played squash with a friend I met in Rotterdam, and at the end of the day, I broke down. Trust me, I broke down. It was crazy. So it's an advice I will kindly let everybody know that do not do that because it was a tough one.
Yeah. Number 3. Thing that I learned in the last 6 months after running 5 races is do not expect to have a personal best, or don't run to kind of finish at a very good running time, because it's very simple. You're running races almost on a monthly basis, and don't forget, for you to train for a proper race will take you a proper marathon. The average training time as recommended is 3 months or 3 to 6 months. The elite runners that run races all over the world, they just do maybe 2 or 3 maximum in the whole year. So imagine running 12 races in a 12-month calendar. It's not easy. So while you're going to do that, it is strongly advised not to be looking at running like a personal best time. Just be at ease, take it slowly, take it gently, just be going along, because the aim is to finish every single of those 12 races. The aim is not to get a personal best. So that mistake should never be done. Yeah. First thing I learned while running these 5 races, number 4, is recovery. That is rest and recovering with kind of foods you must eat with strength training is actually very important. So if you think you can just keep running like training running, you're running training schedule, and don't do enough of strength training for the lower body, the arm, the legs, the glutes, the hamstrings, man, forget it, man, because you're gonna have wear and tear, and you probably will be open to a lot of injuries. So strength training and recovery is extremely important, which is something that you cannot afford to toy with, which if you want to which is what I have experienced. So in case you want to go on the challenge, that is very important to take. Yeah. The 5th thing I've learned running 5 marathons in the space of 6 months is it is a mental thing. It is more mental than physical. because it is extremely difficult to put your body through that kind of stress every other 30 to 30 days or thereabout. Of course, apart from the time I ran two races in a week, it is extremely important that you understand that it is a mental thing. It is not really kind of how do I say? It's not really how good you are or how fast you can run, but your mental state has to be on point so that you can run those races as effective and finish it within the best possible time, which will make you achieve your goal. Don't forget it's 12 races in 12 months, so don't forget the mental capacity has to be there. Yeah, on a side note, other things I learned which are not like I'm not adding it to the 5 things, is also that one, you need to be very careful about the running shoes you have. Running shoes are very important, and I would advise if you're running so many marathons, probably have to have more than one shoe. One for training, one for running, or like 2 for training, 1 for running, depending on your training schedule, how it goes. Then of course, another thing that I learned, which I think is also good when you're running races all over the world, is you get to see new places, you get to see new cultures, you get to see new environments. So every time you go for a race and you've seen a new country, a new city, you see the city before the race or after this, when you're winding down, when you're recovering, go out, see the city, enjoy yourself, which is something that I've actually really enjoyed in this my journey so far.